Nice.
I don't always hit it.
One, two.
Alright guys, what's going on? DX1 Games back here with another Pokemon Go video, and today we have a very interesting topic to talk about. You know, I'm sure you guys have seen, and you may not have seen, but the legendary trio of Entei, Suicune, and Raikou are coming to Pokemon Go. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can catch this. Ooh, feisty. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and attempt to capture this Moltres right here, and we're gonna quickly talk about the announcement of the legendary dog trio coming to Pokemon Go. So in the North American region of the world, the Western Hemisphere, we're going to have the legendary dog Pokemon Raikou coming within the next few hours. Now, it's actually, Raikou should be available by the time this video drops. So, Raikou should be available if you live in the Western Hemisphere, Canada, North America, Mexico, South America. Next, we have the Fire-type legendary Pokemon Entei, which will be available in parts of Europe and parts of Africa. And also we have the water Pokemon Suicune that will be appearing in the Asian Pacific and Australian regions of the world. Which really sucks for me because Suicune is my favorite of those three, and who knows, I may not get him for like the end of the fall. So the legendary Pokemon will be swapping regions, so we'll be having a new legendary Pokemon, I believe on September 30th, should be the swap. So we're going to continue talking about this very important topic throughout the video, so stay tuned. Let's see if we can get this Moltres. Alright. 7 throws left. Let's speed this up. Alright, Moltres down. Let's continue with the adventure and continue the conversation about the legendary dog Pokemon of the Johto region. Who got theirs?
I did.
I'm still working.
No golden.
Shiny Pikachu check. Got it. Let's go to our journal here. It's a beautiful.
Moltres was caught.
I'm not gonna say that
1832 CP.
And this one.
1841.
And Zapdos.
1857.
There we go.
Alright guys, back at HQ, and let's get right into this. Let's grind this down and break it all down. We're gonna start off with the legendary beast Pokemon from the Johto region. We're gonna start off with Entei, the fire type, with the first one. And he is going to be available through Europe and Africa until September 30th. And he's a mono fire type, so his weaknesses are going to be ground type, rock type, and water type. So, your counter options are as follows. Omastar with Rock Throw and Hydro Pump is a fantastic combination. Also Vaporeon with Water Gun and Hydro Pump. I actually just caught a very high IV Vaporeon from a raid, so I'm super stoked about that. Golem with Rock Throw, Stone Edge, I'm sure you've had at least 3 or 4 of them from the Legendary Raid series. Tyranitar with Bite and Stone Edge, so keep your Golems, keep your Tyranitars, they're going to be super useful moving forward. Also, Gyarados with any move, Water Gun, Bite, honestly Gyarados doesn't learn Water Gun, but Dragon Tail, Bite, along with the moveset of Hydro Pump. And Kingdra, one of my favorite Pokemon from the Johto region, he is a recommended option against Entei with the moveset of Water Gun and Hydro Pump. So, now that we've got Entei out of the way, let's take a look at Raikou. Raikou is going to be available in the Western Hemisphere, being the Americas, Canada, United States, Mexico, South America. You are all going to have the opportunity to catch Raikou first, and a very strong electric type attacker as well. So, here are your options against Raikou being a mono electric type. Rhydon with Mud Slap and Earthquake is going to be your first choice. Also, Golem with Mud Slap and Earthquake is going to be your second choice. So keep your golems, guys. Keep them around. Donphan with Tackle and Earthquake. Tyranitar with Bite and Crunch, or Bite and Stone Edge. Sandslash, also a very interesting option. You can throw him in as a wild card. Mudshot and Earthquake, suggested moveset for Sandslash. Nidoking with Fury Cutter and Earthquake, also another wild card to be thrown in there. So, the very last Pokemon of the Legendary Beast Trio is going to be Suicune. Suicune is going to be available through the Asia Pacific region through September 30th. So, your options? Zapdos, Charge Beam, Thunderbolt. I hope you got a good Zapdos when he was available, because he's going to be super useful, the best electric attacker in the game. Get him, power him up, use him if you live in the Asia Pacific region right now. Exeggutor with Confusion and Solar Beam at the number 2 spot. Dragonite with Dragon Tail and Outrage at the number 3 spot. Venusaur with Razor Leaf and Solar Beam. Vileplume with Razor Leaf and Solar Beam. I believe this is the first time I've seen Vileplume as a recommended attacker, so that's pretty good. That's awesome. I like seeing things like that. Also, you have the option of Jolteon with the moveset of Thundershock and Thunderbolt. So, those are going to be your options of attackers for the legendary raid bosses. Alright guys, one more thing I wanted to cover, because I believe there's some confusion on the side of the community when it comes to Mewtwo and the addition of the Legendary Beast Trio. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read this article that I think many might have missed, and I believe this is why there's some confusion, because a lot of people think that Mewtwo is not going to be released at all, and that is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. Mewtwo is going to be here, and he's going to be coming very soon. So, let's jump into this article. The exclusive Raid Battlefield test starts on September 6th. So, in addition to the announcement of the Legendary Beast Trio from the Johto region, Niantic has confirmed several details about the upcoming exclusive raids. They will not be rolling out immediately, so that's where I think the confusion lies. So, we've got this big Legendary Trio announcement right on the cusp of September, when we were like, hey, we're supposed to be seeing Mewtwo in September, what's going on? So, this is what's going on, guys. There's going to be a beta field testing period during the duration of the Legendary Dog, starting on September 6th. So, the first wave of raid passes are going to be sent out soon, and a lot of people are going to have the opportunity to test out this raid system throughout the world. So, this is a quote from Niantic. It says, during the field test, we'll be making periodic adjustments to the exclusive raid eligibility requirements, frequency, times, locations, and durations, with the goal of making the exclusive raid battle feature engaging, rewarding, and most importantly, fun for trainers who regularly participate in raid battles. So, it looks like that Niantic is going to be testing out the Mewtwo raids while we're all running around to catch the legendary beasts. So, I believe that's what's going on. So to end this video off, I know that Raikou is going to be available tomorrow. So, but if you live in the United States, if you live in the Western Hemisphere, by the time you're watching this video, you're going to be able to see Raikou in raids all over the place. So, Jigglypuff? Interesting. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I need a ground type attacker, and I'm thinking, what a better opportunity, is there a better opportunity to get my Pokédex Donphan? That's right, guys. I Pokédex Donphan. So I'm going to be evolving my 666, my Devilish Phanpy, if that's how you want to call it, right here, right now, to get ready for Raikou. This is it. My Pokédex Donphan in the books right now. This is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I love this Pokemon so much. And here we go. I believe it's a female. I can tell by the smaller tusks. There it is, guys. My Pokédex Donphan. 1,719 CP. So he's gonna need some powering up, and he's gonna need some TMs. Oh wow, I got this in Chicago. I got this at GoFest. Alright, so the moveset of Tackle and Heavy Slam. So Tackle is a good move to have against Raikou. Now we need Earthquake, and we need a lot of Stardust and candies. I got plenty of that. So that's it, guys. Get out there and get yourself another legendary Pokemon before they're gone. Again, Western Hemisphere, Americas, Raikou. Europe and Africa, Entei. Asia Pacific, and Australia, Suicune. Happy raiding, guys. I'll see you in the next video.